king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the thrown out, hard talk, career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, 1 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday Night Primetime. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen, Chase McLaughlin, set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And a good run there. He get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 5.
Ready. Hey, keep up. Ready,
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
You don't need much. It is third and inches.
Ready.
Play action. It's Milroe. That is caught. He finds Walker. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. Here's first and 10.
The 24-yard line.
19.
They'll run here with Walker. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. A dive, and he's in! And it's Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
On the 16-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Kelee Ringo. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 16.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Second and 10.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It was probably a touchdown.
On second down, Milroe. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know they're...
Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. What a call. The fake works to perfection. 4-6. York, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. Back to throw. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. It's a gain there of 26 yards. The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10. It's Otten in motion. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. Working his way for a short pickup to the 48. Here's second and 9. They'll set up to throw. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
Hold the ready.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Milroe to throw. Downfield, he's got Horton. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. York is good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Going to return this from the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Set up to throw. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Tampa Bay.
Gotta be lying.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
That's just a great job defensively, Mike. Here's a chance they have to get off the field. They sell out for the run. They know it's coming, and they're able to force a 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Seems the yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ready from the 43. Here's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Milroe now off the bootleg. To avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
And he's in! Kenneth Walker! Touchdown, Seahawks. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. York good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Room to run past the 30. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. Now the Bucks will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. McMillan comes in motion. They motion the slot man left. He's going to try to do it himself. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Viking 18, Pioneer.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. To the right, that's Pitts. Look at that big guy rumble. And he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Seattle. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. Jordan, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. He'll look to throw. Over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive. He'll drop to throw. Finding room at midfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
It's a gain of 10.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, like, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
That one is caught by Ibuka. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First down, Tampa Bay.
19 tight. 19. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw again. Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. It's Otten in motion. Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the full. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. They'll look to throw. And he's in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. We'll go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
16.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Stephanie. 8 Bronco 8.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lion. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Go.
He takes off.
It went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Panther 11. Here we go. Start. 60 back. Viking 18. Ready.
On third down, Milroe. In trouble, and down he goes. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half. in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And up and down, just shy of the 40. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's now second and 6.
A short run there to Cotton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Now a run on first down. Gets to the end at the 30. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. A throw left side. Going to be intercepted. He works free. Right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Seahawks. Now it's Jordan for the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead.
16. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's his tight end, Otten. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Back to throw. That is brought in by Ibuka. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. First and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. It's complete to Evans. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 2.
Second and 2. At the 40-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Let's go.
Throwing now on first and 10. There's Evans. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And Cougar 19. 60 by 6. Cougar 19.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. That's Ibuka in motion. Slot man in motion left.
Street.
Man in motion, heading left.
19, 18.
To the air now on first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A run now on second down. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 12. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Now, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Not much happening there. Just a short game. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kelee Ringo. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seattle. York now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks add on to their already sizable lead.
Buccaneers 16. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Start on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At the 26. Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught left side by Otten. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. It's Evans. And he will score. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. His 4th TD grab of the season. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will get just a bit closer.
Buccaneers 23.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Milroe. Moving left, he's going to keep it himself. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Come on, set. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Walker. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third and 9. Once again, it's Walker. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. He's going to get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 19-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Set.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Ready?
Here's Walker. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a gain of a yard.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Walker. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks will add one more onto their big lead. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. This one taken at the 7. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. They finish off the first month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.